Welcome back to the Force Feed. In today's gaming news, aliens invade Call of Duty Ghosts, the Dark Souls 2 beta gets delayed, and Telltale teases news of The Walking Dead Season 2. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. Force here, as always, with your day's gaming news. First up today, the Call of Duty franchise has seen an array of different multiplayer modes over the years. Well, this most recent installment coming out next week, Call of Duty Ghost, will be getting yet another mode. Dubbed Extinction, this new game mode will be featuring teams of 4 players as you attempt to fight off mutant extraterrestrial creatures. It's supposed to be a blend of fast-paced survival action with FPS-based defense, scavenging, and there will also be a class leveling system unique to this game mode. Now, Call of Duty Ghost does launch next week on November the 5th, and besides Extinction, we can expect to see some of the standard modes that we just have grown to love in the Call of Duty series. And actually, I'm really hoping, I don't think there's been word of it, but I'm hoping that they include the zombie game mode as well, in addition to this new Extinction game mode, because I know a lot of people really liked it, and the brief time I spent with it, I thought it was pretty enjoyable as well. Next up in news, the Dark Souls 2 beta for North and South America was supposed to take place this Sunday. That was abruptly canceled and rescheduled. Essentially what happened is players attempting to log into the beta, this is specific to the PlayStation 3 of course, were unable to do so. And then shortly after it was supposed to start, Namco Bandai issued an apology via Twitter saying that they were having issues with their servers, they were investigating it, and then shortly after that announcement they said that the PS3 beta for North and South America has been postponed. Now, there has been no word as to when it will be rescheduled, hopefully sometime within the coming weeks. Of course, we're expecting the Dark Souls 2 launch in early 2014, and it's a game that I know a lot of people are anticipating, and if I had a PS3, I would have definitely been really pissed off about thinking that I was going to get to play the Dark Souls 2 beta, and then all of a sudden having it canceled and rescheduled. I mean, this is what betas are for, is it not? They've clearly ran into some server issues. People were unable to log in, and that's something that they're obviously going to try to fix before they decide to reschedule that beta. I do believe we're supposed to be hearing news as to when that rescheduled beta will be taking place sometime this week. And last up in news today, Telltale Games has issued a teaser image about an upcoming announcement taking place tomorrow for Season 2 of The Walking Dead. At least that is, of course, the expectation. This image was released along with the message, "Keep that hair short," which is, of course, a very iconic message from the very first season of the game. And it also included the date 10/29/13 with a noon Pacific time listed, or 3 p.m. Eastern. So tomorrow at noon Pacific, there will be an announcement from Telltale Games. Some people are saying that, is it supposed to be the release of Season 2? That seems very doubtful. I'm assuming we'll get something along the lines of some sort of a video trailer, or maybe just the announcement of when Season 2 will be released. Now, it is supposed to be released sometime this fall, so I guess it's not impossible that that could be happening tomorrow, but it seems like an odd decision for them to just abruptly show a teaser image and then the next day release the game. Usually you want some sort of time, at least a couple of weeks to months, in between an announcement and the actual launch date to get that hype train, get the word out there, and get a lot of purchases on day one. Either way, I'm really excited for this. I, of course, love Telltale's The Walking Dead, and I also like their most recent game featuring Big B the Wolf, but specifically I think The Walking Dead resonated a bit more with me. I'm enjoying their new game, certainly. At least I've enjoyed what I've played of it so far, but I guess the point is I'm really excited for Season 2 of The Walking Dead. I'm really excited to see where they take the game, and I need to know what's going on with Clementine. Seriously, I hope she's doing all right. She's probably my favorite character in that first season. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of the show. As always, please be sure to chime in with your opinions on any of the topics discussed here today in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this has been Force, and you have just been force-fed.